can we all agree, like, for the first time in this series, we finally found somebody who we all hate more than Carlton? This dickweed right here, this little dickweed. Finally, I was like, I think I hate you more than Carlton. Didn't think it was possible. What's going on, my YouTuber subscribers? Hope you guys are having an amazing day, because it is Thursday, but means there is a new episode of Bel-Air out right now. Holy goodness, just got done watching episode 7 of Bel-Air, and shit. Woo! I feel I just like the build-up episode real quick between a couple of people. A couple of things got revealed, and overall, I was the last like 4 minutes of the episode. I was just like, oh my God, please don't go. Please don't go. Please don't go. Then something else happened and made me be like, oh well, that happened. Anyway, a lot taking this episode. A lot of things got revealed. A lot of things. Again, still no Ashley. Poor girl. It's almost like, why she even... I feel like she was only in the show, because if she wasn't, then we'd be like, then this ain't really based out for Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Girl's like only in like 2 episodes. I hope she's getting paid a lot. You get one moment of Jeffrey's that dude. Even if he's in one scene, he's still the man. Lot taken. So let's break down episode 7 of Bel-Air. It's on Peacock right now. Let's get into the nitty-gritty episode. Here we go. First of all, the episode more or less opens up and establishes that, yeah, I pretty much knew what was going to happen based off the end of episode 6 going on this one. Pretty much Uncle Phil and Uncle Cop is like, yeah, just Will, Lisa, stay away from each other and shit, because the families are beefing. So just to stay away from each other, just stay away from each other. Of course, they're young kids. They ain't going to listen to that. So, of course, they sneak it around and shit. And Will comes up with the idea of like, you know what? I think that I'm going to throw a party and shit for Carlton, because, you know, it'll be a way for me to get in Lisa's Lacuna Matata. Skip to that later. There was a moment in the beginning episode where Carlton had interactions with he's playing lacrosse. That, like, I literally was watching the episode. I was like, oh, so that's how you play lacrosse. He gets into it with this other dude and shit like that. That main white dude we saw like beginning like episode 1 or whatever. So it's just breaks the dude's shoulder and shit, because the dude makes some snarky remark like, oh, at least they can't take this away from us. It's like, oh, you racist prick. Even though we kind of knew that in episode 1. And I was just like, Carlton, I hope you get this asshole. At that point, I was kind of like, okay, I'm starting to understand what Carlton's feeling and everything like that, and like his anxiety, like the whole frustration of like, yeah, I'm a black kid in Bel-Air, and it's like everything just stacked against me, and I'm like, I can sympathize with that. I might not quite understand, because like I said, I grew up in, you know, black neighborhood, black school, black churches, but just like Will said, but it's like I get it. I could understand where it's just like you feel like you're walking on eggshells and the system just stacked against you. So that's why I'm like, I think I'm starting to understand Carlton. I start to feel bad for the guy. Now I feel like his assholeness isn't warranted. At least he didn't dig out in this episode. There was a point I thought he was going to dig out, but he held it back. So any moment we get an episode where Carlton isn't digging out, I'm cool with it. And some more nitty gritty. We got Aunt Viv and Uncle Phil. Pretty much it comes out that, yeah, Aunt Viv finally just confesses her passion. Like, yeah, Phil, you just like always been rescuing me and shit like that. And I just want to save myself. There's nothing more precious than that. And it was at this point, Uncle Phil just kind of like, I don't want nonchalant. Is that the word? Nonchalant? Because he just like a matter of fact, just like, yeah, you know, Aunt Viv, I'm understanding, and if you understand like that, I understand, and I just want to be there for you. You know, I opened up the escape hatch, you jump in it. You know, I just wanted to be there for you. But at that point, I was just kind of like, maybe I'm starting to understand. Like, Uncle Phil, I wish you would like show some motion, something. Because you didn't know, Aunt Viv, well, of course you know if you saw the episode, Aunt Viv went to this art gallery or whatever, and Mr. Steal Your Girl was there and shit. And unbeknownst to Aunt Viv, Uncle Phil slides up in there in the most, just, you might as well just say it like, hey, yo, stay away from my wife, asshole. Viv just put up in the play just like, you know what, yeah, Reed, let's just go anywhere but here. Because it's just like, it went from like, oh yeah, I'm here to support you, to pretty much like, oh yeah, I'm just here to make sure that Mr. Steal Your Girl don't steal my wife, so you fuck off. Really played it smooth, Uncle. But no. Will Carlton throw this big ass party and shit like that, and everything's going great. And one of the things, yeah, we're gonna get to it. Let's get to it now. Well, actually, wait a minute, but back up. Yeah, Hilary and everything like that. She pretty much, that sex tape, that was a sex tape, but you know, that sexy video that she did, it got a lot of views. Like I said, as a content creator, it's like, whatever gets them views, baby, whatever gets the results, we gonna go for it. Our moralities and shit like that, we can work that out once the money starts coming in, and then we can, you know, start showing who we are. I'm not advocating that, but that is a way to go. Because Jazz comes over and Jazz is feeling Hilary, and I'm feeling like, okay, yeah, these two gonna get some chemistry, everything like that. That seems kind of cool. But then she goes over to the white asshole dude. He's just like, okay, you know, yeah, I'll take the video down, but people are liking your shit, Hilary, you know, like that. I got Victoria's Secret. I can, you know, get some things going. Pretty much ends with her and Jazz kind of being like, you know what? You're just a sellout and shit. Why would you sell your soul? Why would you do that? And then like you were advocating before you realized like, oh yeah, you know, like they're throwing out dollar signs and shit. Now you're just like, well, the money's talking, so I'll get my money and shit, and then I'll put my content out. Yeah, it's just like, nah, I'm out. I don't blame Jazz because I feel it, but I'm also like Hilary. They was like 15,000 a post. I'm not gonna say no to that. I'm not gonna say no. 15 grand a post? Are you kidding? I'm just saying. Okay, but now let's get to the, you know, the love making, soul shaking, heart breaking. First, before we get to that real quick, the Will and Lisa are going through the room and shit, and Lisa ends up telling Will, like, yeah, my name's Beulah. I don't know why I laughed so hard, because it reminded me of the original. It was just like, Will was just like, bye, Beulah. I lost my, that was funny. I don't know why. They end up having the sex and shit like that, and Carlton's downstairs just thinking like, oh, where's Will at, you know, because I stuck it to that white asshole, and that white asshole ended up calling the cops and shit, so he's a dickhead. That's why we hate him. Cops come by, and Lisa's like, oh, I can go down there and just get it all taken care of. Will's like, no, because I don't want Carlton to know that me and you, you know, we, you know, played the zucchini. She comes down and like that, and it's just like Will and Carlton, they lock eyes, he just puts it all together, and then the episode just ends. I was just like, oh, next episode, oh, that's gonna be, Carlton's gonna, he's gonna go back into asshole mode. We tried to save Carlton. We tried. What do you think about Bel-Air episode 7? It's out right now on Peacock. I had a great time with those episodes, and really some deep shit with a lot of the characters like that. And Viv, I'm glad she finally told Uncle Phil how she feels. But next episode, I can't wait to see what's gonna go down. Your thoughts on Bel-Air episode 7? Type below, let me know. Just talk about it. Had a great time watching this episode. Hope you guys did too. And I will see you guys in the next video next week, episode 8. It's going down. As always, guys, subscribe. Until next time.